What's up, guys? This is Frenchy Talent, and it's time for part 3 of Street Fighter. So this is the finale right here, but then you gotta remember that this is actually the game from '92. So if my roommate owns Super Street Fighter 2, the new Challengers, and that has 4 extra fighters in it. T-Hawk, DJ, Cammy, and Fei Long. So whether or not I'll do that one is kind of up in the air, but if I were to, you have to understand that I'd probably have to play through the game at least twice in order to get all 16 characters shown. Because you still only fight 8 characters in that game. I think everyone knows this, but that one would probably be longer than just 3 parts. It took me 30 minutes to do this, mainly because of Bison. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have gotten this done in like 15, maybe 20 minutes. Really, it would have been 20 minutes. Most of the bosses gave me a hard time, especially this guy. So, but then you wouldn't have 3 parts. You probably only have like one long one, or a short part 2, 3 or 4 minutes. So, hooray for failure. Well, this is a pretty course. I mean, I definitely enjoy just the background that is here. I don't know what that statue's supposed to be that's laying down, but Thailand, the difference between Thailand and America is pretty great. We don't have these sorts of things. But Sagat here is fluent in Muay Thai. These guys like to give you the knee, and they also like to use elbows. There's a character who's a protege of Sagat that's Adon, and he's real Muay Thai style. So, I don't know. I think Muay Thai is kind of like soccer in ways. It has its following, but it doesn't really stretch to America very much. But, yeah, so I really don't like fighting Sagat, and I don't think my roommate does either. He prefers to be Ryu, but I just don't care. I appreciate Street Fighter. I'll fuck with Dhalsim, and Guile's not too bad either. Even Chun-Li we can throw in there. But the thing you want to make sure you remember is just to use Dhalsim's long reach to your advantage, because he can kick from a good 4 or 5 feet away, and I mean that in-game logic. So you see that long kick, that'll kick Sagat's ass, but he does like to use his tiger attack, which is the fireball of his. So, of course, I don't mind getting cheap just because he does. So, if he uses that, basically anytime someone tries to uppercut you or something and they miss, you can always uppercut them and take care of it. That's always been something, even Mortal Kombat strategy wise. If someone jumps at you, they're prone for a high kick or an uppercut. So make sure this is a fighting tip. And normally I suck at fighting games, but that's one good way to get a hit in. Well, in later games, Dhalsim gets like this arrow attack where he kind of drills downward in the air. And that's a pretty useful move. And it's slow, but it's a funny move just because it's so idiotic, but it works so well. So I mean, the computer likes to use it a lot too. So this is one of those things. Yeah, we made Sagat bleed. So now we fight him Bison. Prepare for about 6 minutes and fails. I almost got to the point where I said, fuck it, we're just gonna use the cheats, but what the hell. So I do manage to beat this guy normally. But Dhalsim is really not the character for this, unless you're just using Yoga Fire. So, but I'm trying to think of what else went on, so I do recommend checking out Acidic Roots' channel. In the future, he has some 3D glasses, and I think that those are pretty slick. Basically, I don't know how many people you've actually seen go places, but he's went to stores just wearing 3D glasses, much to people's general what the hell is this type notions. He's told me the stories about it, so it's just like I don't know. I mean, it's funny because you know I read people. I've seen tons of people in my time, and I've seen all sorts of outfits, but you know they still don't. I mean, you see glasses for 3D movies, and it's like, what sorcery is this? So, but then you know, if I were to go out in public, you know, with my 6 horns and everything, it's kind of like, well, the shit. For you know, for youngins out there, you know, people who are eventually going to be 13 and 15 watching this, you know, there's nothing wrong with being gaslit. You know, I don't so much. You know, if you want to watch Scream when you're 15, I don't know about that, but I guess that's technically illegal. But you know, if you do, just trying to look for a sentiment here to say that. I mean, if you know who Jason Voorhees is, I don't really see the problem in that. So it's just big. But you know, this is just standard procedure. So this is in Thailand also, if you're wondering. I mean, apparently M. Bison has like a crime organization or syndicate, and Sagat is like his right-hand man. And he's actually kind of thin in this one. In the later editions, he actually gets a little bit more husky. And it's almost said that he's like 6 foot, but it didn't seem as if he were. But I guess, you know, most villains do tend to be pretty tall. All 4 of the bosses in this game are over 6 feet. Balrog, Vega, Sagat is like 6 something, 6'4" or something, and Bison's like 6'2" or 6'1", so. The only real short character I can think of is Fei Long. He's like 5'8" or something, but other than that, most other people are at least 5'9". Ryu is like 5'10" or so, but yeah. So maybe one day I'll divulge my height, you know, if you don't count my horns, you know, I definitely have a decent height, so. It's funny how the people are actually kinda, they don't care that they're watching the fate of the universe here, or the fate of the world. I mean, I do say it's the World Warrior. The thing about the Street Fighter tournament is it's an actual tournament. I mean, people actually register to fight, and they all have their own purposes, but yeah, I mean, I think Dhalsim here it was because he was either trying to find like inner peace or he wanted to feed his village, one of the two. But he's real meditating and calculating, so it's a thing to know. But yeah, most of these guys are just they don't even sense the imminent danger. But yeah, you're basically just catching a glimpse of M. Bison kicking my ass. I mean, he just keeps using that stomp move, and he also uses that scissor kick move, which will sometimes hit you twice. So, this was about the point where I was like, fuck it, you know, I might as well just, you know, find someone I'm better with and then attempt to do it. But so the ending is going to come into play, and I'm just going to have to decide how I'm going to finish this up. So the next LP, you know, just to keep things going, is going to be Mortal Kombat. Acidic Roots and I are going to trade off, so he's going to do 4 characters, and I'm going to do 3. And I will tell you that Scorpion's going to be one of the ones I do, so I'll probably do Liu Kang, and he'll probably do Johnny Cage, and you know, we'll just divvy up the characters where he's going to beat the game so you can see the endings. Now these episodes are definitely going to be longer than 10 minutes, just because, you know, unlike Street Fighter, it's kind of a tougher game, even on the easiest difficulty. So Goro is definitely a bastard. And so is Shang Tsung. I think he's in that game. But I had to keep using Yoga Fire, so I think this is actually the, yeah, I just beat him. Now in Super Street Fighter 2, unless you fight on the easiest difficulty, you'll see an ending. But I had no idea Capcom was masochist. Why don't you try the harder difficulty? Why don't you get angrier? It wasn't bad enough I lost 10 times. But alright, subscribe for more fun. This is Frenchie. Pay attention to us.